All right, what is up, YouTube? Zach's back with another attack, and I know this is a super late live stream. It's 11 o'clock at night my time, and normally I try to do this a little closer to, say, 11 o'clock a.m. my time, but it didn't exactly work out like that. I'm starting school a week from Monday, and today was like an orientation day. And then my wife and I went to look at a bunch of houses to try and figure out where we're gonna live once the lease for this place is up. And that was super fun. I mean, being able to look at different places and evaluate how the living situation is going to be, as well as how I could set it up for YouTubing. And of course, everything with school was exciting to be able to get that process really going and figure out what the next steps in my life really are. But today is another live stream where we build the subscriber chain. I really do like building this subscriber chain because not only does it show me how many people are supporting the channel, which is higher than ever. It's 246 at this moment, and thank you so much. I don't know what to say. It really does mean so much to me that anybody, even one person, subscribed to this, let alone 246. So thanks so much. And also, if you didn't watch the Bite Size Extra episode with Noah Davidson, it was really good. He's a great person to talk to. He had some great things to say, and we did only get to 2 topics, but they were so in-depth that it was worth it. The stories that we curtailed into talking about the school system, and talking about both of our experiences going through the American school system, it was just really good. So hopefully you guys enjoy that if you watch it. The audio version should be out very soon. But anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoy it. If you have anything to talk about, yo, what's up, James? I'm glad you're here. I was wondering who that person was in the viewership watching this thing. I don't know what I'm talking about. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. You ever just forget how to count? I feel like that's how it's going right now. I just forgot how to count. James says my screen froze. Hopefully it unfroze. My screen hasn't froze. It looks like it's still going good. So maybe try restarting the stream if that's an issue you're having. Hopefully that's just you. Okay, cool. Yeah, because it looks like it's going fine for me. We got 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, 131. That means we still have 115 more links to make. 115 this week, and then if we continue doing this next week, there's going to be even more, I'm sure. Thanks so much for subscribing. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button. We got the Bite Size Podcast every other Thursday, which is a week from today. So tune into that next week, of course. And then all kinds of great videos. There's a variety of stuff, but it's always a good time. And I kind of want to segue into a different topic that I definitely wanted to talk about on this live stream. I recently subscribed to a service, you may have heard of it. It's called MoviePass. Now, MoviePass started out as a company that allowed you to see as many movies as you wanted. You could see one movie every day. I think it's always been a situation where it had to be a different movie. So as long as you saw a different movie every time you went to the movies, you could see a different movie every single day for $10 a month. And that is an amazing deal because a movie typically for one ticket costs well over 10, you know, like $13, and sometimes even more than that. I've paid up to $20 for one movie ticket, and it's outrageous. So if you can pay $10 and be able to see 30 movies a month, that's so good. Why would you not do it? So I went to MoviePass and I signed up, got registered. 2 days later, literally, they came out and said, now, because MoviePass is losing so much money, you can only use it to go see 3 movies a month. So you basically divided the rewards you get from this service by 10 by taking it from up to 30 movies a month, or however many days are in the month, to 3 movies a month. Now, they did remove some restrictions as far as before they would make you take a picture of your ticket once you got it and send it to them so that they could verify that you actually spent it. Because essentially what they do is they send you a debit card that can only be used on specific things. So you go to an app on your phone, tell them what movie you're going to see, and then you pay for it with that debit card. Send them the ticket as proof, and then they pay for it. Now, obviously that's not a very good business model. They end up losing so much money by paying for all these tickets when people are only paying them $10 a month. And of course, at least for a while, a lot of people were going to the movies constantly, every single day, because if you can, why wouldn't you? You want to get the most bang for your buck out of this service. And admittedly, when I got it, I wanted to go basically every single day, because why wouldn't you? If you're paying $10 and being able to go every day, I'm going to go see every movie my theater possibly has. But now with this change, that's impossible. They ended up making it so that you actually... There's a couple theaters that you can go see any movie at still, but the closest one is about 30 miles from my house. Any of the theaters that are actually close to my house... did it just get darker, or is that just me? Hopefully that's just me. The theaters that are all close to my house, essentially MoviePass says, here is 4 to 6 movies, and you can pick one of those. That one of those has to be the movie you see today, and it's only certain showtimes. Good to know that that's just me. my whole screen just got darker for some reason. So essentially you would go to the theater wanting to see Deadpool 2, and they would say, you can see these 4 indie movies, or you can see The Meg, or whatever is a movie that's out right now. And if you want to see The Meg, then cool, go see The Meg. You can still use that as one of your 3 movies for the month if you don't want to go see these independent movies. And a lot of these independent movies actually have deals with MoviePass to where MoviePass is making money because they're promoting these smaller movies. And that's one way that MoviePass is making money. They also actually bought out a film studio and are going the Netflix route of creating original movies. That's so dumb. They've officially got 3 months left of profit. The money in the bank, they've got 3 months. Twice now, they've completely run out of money and essentially had to get a business-grade payday loan so that they can even afford to let people go to the movies. And a lot of people reported that they went to the movies during those blackout times when MoviePass's bank account was at 0, and their card got declined because they didn't have any money in the bank to take out. How's it going, whoever just joined this stream? I'm glad to have you here. Unless it's Ashley, and then I am really glad to have you here. It's my wife, so I have to say that. Even though it's true. Even though it's true. Hopefully that's you, or else that just got super awkward. So if this stream gets 12 people in it, I will staple my forehead. Oh, awesome. Billy the Kid, what's up, man? I got AMC's A-List program. I'm set on movies. Okay. Now, the A-List program, that's another thing I wanted to talk about, because AMC is the theater that's close to me. And they have a similar program to where you can go see 3 movies a week for $20. So it's twice as much, but instead of 3 movies a month, you're essentially seeing 12 movies a month. So you pay twice as much to see 4 times as many movies. That's all fine and dandy. The good thing is they also include like IMAX and 3D movies and stuff like that, which the other Movie Pass does not include, mostly for a financial reason. But in the end of the day, it seems like AMC Stubs or A-List is the way to go. I think the price tag is a little scarier. If you're not going to go see 12 movies a month, then it might not be worth it. It's still hard to believe I don't work at a movie theater anymore. I was there for 6 years and under 3 different companies too. Oh, wow. You worked for a movie theater under 3 different companies? Man, that's like almost the entire lifespan of the MCU. That's crazy, Billy the Kid. You really are like in the Wild West of Rave, Carmike, and AMC. Wow, there's the theater that's closest to me actually did that same transition. It went from a Rave to a Carmike to an AMC. And I gotta say, I miss the Rave. I don't know how you feel if you still go to the theater you worked at. But Rave was always very good. I love that place. The prices seemed a little better. They don't have the stubs, and they obviously didn't have the A-List card and stuff like that. But wait, we talking Jefferson Point? Yes, James, Jefferson Point, which is now an AMC. Oh yeah, my GM left, and the Fort Wayne GM transferred to the Plainfield location. Oh wow, that's crazy. I'm so glad you're here, Billy Kid. This is like a small world live stream, because Plainfield is still over 2 hours away from Fort Wayne. So it's crazy that the guy who ran the movie theater that I go to, and I'm sure I've seen that guy numerous times. I have not been to the Plainfield location. Actually, the only time I've ever even been to Plainfield is for show choir. I used to be in show choir, and we would have some competitions up there. So we'd go to Plainfield High School and compete there. So that's about all the more familiar I am with Plainfield. I have driven through there a couple times, but it hasn't been an extended stay. It's a small world still for sure. Yeah, I didn't think that you would even know what Fort Wayne was when you first joined. I know most people don't. So that's crazy. We definitely got to collab sometime or something, Billy the Kid. I love having you here. It's always fun talking to somebody who understands the Indiana life. You get the cornfields. I believe they were. That would be a question for Billy the Kid, I guess. Were they class A school or a B class? I'm pretty sure they were A class, because they were. You had a lot of kids at Plainfield High School, which I assume is where you went, Billy the Kid. Sorry, I'll just call you Billy. I feel like we're close enough. We can be on a first name basis. I actually didn't go to Plainfield schools. Where did you go? I guess I'm talking a bunch of smack about Plainfield, and you didn't even go there. You should have started the conversation with this, Billy. Come on, I thought we were better than this. I thought we were on a first name basis, and you would tell me when I'm getting your high school wrong this whole live stream. Okay, so this next paper I'm using for the subscriber chain looks like an old piece of newspaper. It's probably very hard to see in this lighting, but you can see it's like a faded newspaper. It's kind of interesting. I really like it. It's not very vibrant though. There's actually 2 pages of it. I lived in Mooresville for 14 years. Not sure where that's at. Is that in Indiana? Let's see. Don't go away. Then moved to Avon. Again, is that in Indiana? For 1 year before moving to Plainfield in 2014. But worked at the theater since 2012. I assume those places are in Indiana then, if you were able to work at the Plainfield Theater, because they would have to be pretty close, I guess. Let's see. Not anymore, though. LOL. Mooresville's like 20 minutes from Plainfield, and Avon is about the same. Oh, okay. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I haven't heard of those places, but I do know Plainfield, so at least I can relate on that front. But yeah, I just can't get over how crazy. We may have been to Avon for show choir too. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. There's so many places. This one's a lot more vibrant. It's a little more girly, but then again, you're talking to a guy who had no choice but to make half of his subscriber chain pink. So maybe I'll use that one. The next one's not much better. It's a little Japanese for me, but I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. I feel like if we didn't go to that school, James, we at least competed against them, and I'm pretty sure they are A-class as well, because I feel like that's a really big school too. A lot of big schools up by Indianapolis. It's awesome. If I can ask you a question, Billy, if you're still here, did you like your high school? What was that experience like? Was it pretty good? Was it, about average? I don't know if you've ever seen, or maybe we hosted them. That could be. You might be onto something, James. Show choir was a crazy time. But to go back to the beginning topic, I'm not sure if I'm going to stay with MoviePass. I feel like even though 3 movies for $10 is a great deal, it's not what I signed up for. I feel like when I clicked that button that said sign me up, I was signing up to the website that said unlimited movies. 1 movie every day, different movie, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then I paid for it. They took my money for that service. So if they change it 2 days later and I've already paid, they've already taken my money, then I feel like it should be a situation where at least my first month should be unlimited movies, a different movie every day, because that's what I paid for. If the second month you want to say this is what it is now, if you want to continue your monthly plan, this is what you're going to, then that completely makes sense. That works for me. But to start me off by saying, thanks for giving us your money, now we're gonna just give you something different than what you paid for. That's like if you went to McDonald's and you said, can I have a Big Mac? And they're like, yeah, sure, $5, whatever. You hand them a $5 bill and they take it and they give you a chicken instead of the burger patties. And you're like, what is this? This isn't what I ordered. I wanted a Big Mac. And they're like, yeah, this is a Big Mac. And you're like, no, the Big Mac has the 2 beef patties. And they're like, no, the Big Mac we just actually changed. It's got chicken on it now. What are you going to do? I mean, you're going to demand a refund, aren't you? So, yeah, I mean, it's still going to taste good. It might even still be the same bang for your buck. They could even use the steak that they use on, like, the steak and cheese bagel. You're still going to want your money back because that's not what you ordered. You're going to want them to at least give you the right thing. And then if you don't want to go anymore, then you don't order the Big Mac, And that's how I feel. Maybe I'm completely in the wrong, but I'm debating calling up Chase, my bank, and telling them that I feel scammed and that MoviePass is not giving me what I paid for. which is completely true. So, I don't know though. Like I said, 3 movies for $10. Still not a bad deal. There's some good movies coming out, including that Melissa McCarthy one with the Muppets. That looks really funny. What else is coming out really soon? That Calling Your Bank may be too far. You know, on one hand, I agree. I feel like that may be too far. A lot of people have had issues where they actually cancel their Movie Pass through Movie Pass, and it confirms they've canceled, and then the next month comes around and they still pull the money out of the person's bank to pay for another month of Movie Pass. And if that happens, you bet your ass I'm calling my bank and getting my money back, because if I cancel it, it better be canceled. But like I said, with my McDonald's analogy, I just feel like if you're not getting what you want, then you should get your money back. I'm not going to spend money for something that isn't what I'm getting. All right, Billy, I thought I saw that you said you're leaving, so I just want to say real quick, thanks for tuning in. Let's see if I can get my comments to pop up. Okay, gotta get back to work, bro. Good to stop by. I love you. And yes, we need to chill sometime. I sent you an email, so check that when you get the chance, man. I did actually get that. I have not been able to respond to that. I've just been crazy busy. I don't know if you were watching at the beginning of the video, but I'm looking for a new house because this lease is about to end on the house I'm in now, and then I'm going back to school a week from Monday. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be exciting, but it's just crazy busy, and it's a lot to keep up with. So sorry. I will definitely try and email you back and figure out some time to maybe even get up to Plainfield, or maybe we can meet halfway. I don't know if you have a car, reliable transportation. Maybe we can figure something out. But it's good to have you as part of all this, Billy. I know great things are going to happen with this channel, and they're already starting. So for you to be here means a lot. Love you, man. Get some work done, and come back and see me sometime. Hopefully you enjoy everything that's going on. Let's see. I love how right after I left, though, they started upgrading. I think I missed one. My high school was interesting. I had a good time, but there were some rough spots, lots of jerks as far as kids go. But I found the gems. Teachers were mostly great to me. I love how right after I left, though, they started upgrading the place with a new floor and fancy tech. I know, right? As soon as I left high school, my friggin' high school, everybody got a laptop. And then they got remodels, and they got like a new tech high school where everybody got laptops before everybody else, and it's all like group projects instead of individualized stuff, which might help me in the way that I learn. And then I think that as far as people being jerks goes, you'll have that with every school. I actually started a nonprofit organization that's to promote anti-bullying and help kids who are getting bullied. Essentially from like kindergarten through 12th grade. So I think that that's a big thing that a lot of people deal with, and I'm sorry that you had to. But hopefully it's made you a stronger person. It's made you learn how to not be, as well as how to deal with the jerks in this world, because they never fully go away. And there's a lot more cool people after high school, I found. A lot of people learn that popularity is not a real thing, and just being you is cool, but there's always going to be people who are just jerks just for the sake of being jerks. And the people who peak in high school, I really think that, not to be mean to them, I wish them all the best, but I think that what goes around comes around, and you just got to be nice to people. You never know what battles people are going through, and you know, I've heard too many horror stories to be okay with bullying and jerks and things like that. It's not worth it. Everybody's going through their own struggles. We're all humans, and especially in high school, you're just going to get in your 8 hours or whatever and go home. That's what everybody wants. No one's loving it there. No one's having the time of their life. Very, very few people would go back and relive it if they could, unless you're in some, like, cheesy 80s comedy something. I don't know. Front Page Tech actually just uploaded a video. I just got a notification. The one thing worse than the Pixel XL. Hopefully he's not talking about my live stream. But he's good. I wish that he had released a podcast these last 2 Mondays. That's one thing. Once I started doing every other Thursday with the Bite Size podcast, I really, really wanted to stick that out. All right. See you, Billy. Stay cool. Let's see. Bite Size Podcast, we interview your first fan. Are you talking about Billy James? I don't know if he's my first fan or if I should be offended by that. I feel like I've had, I feel like my mom was my first fan. You know, she's, yeah, I don't know. We could, I don't know. Billy, if you're still there, would you ever be able to, like, Skype us or FaceTime if you have an iPhone? We might be able to get you on the Bite Size Podcast sometime and actually have you be a part of it. If you're gone already, then get back to me sometime. I'll have to include that in that email I give back to you if you're not listening anymore. But we would love to actually have like a I don't believe your mom counts. She counts all the time. She counts 1, 2, 3. That was a bad joke. I'm so sorry. But the number just dropped, so that's what I get for telling a bad joke. I think that was actually Billy leaving for real. So I'll have to email him about being on the Bite Size Podcast. Hopefully we can arrange that, because he seems pretty cool. But I've had fans before Billy. I mean, I had Rozzy. He's my #1 fan. I still think that. Mr. Clean is definitely one of my favorites. I mean, Billy, Rozzy, and Mr. Clean. That's the big three. That's definitely the big three. My favorite people who watch me. Let's see. I thought there was somebody else, but I can't remember his name now. He used to be called Edgy Daniel. Hopefully he still watches. Thanks. Thanks what? You don't count. You don't count, man. You're a fan of me as a person more than my content, I feel like. Plus, you're a part of the channel now, so that really doesn't count. I feel like you can't count yourself as one of the biggest fans. But if you are, if your mom counts, I count. Okay, fair enough. You can count. Yeah, I'll take any fans that I can get. I need as many subscribers on this thing. The longer I can draw out the subscriber chain building, the better at this point. That just gives me something to live stream about every week. So, reality check here. That's a good thing to keep getting subscribers. Hopefully I keep, hopefully I never finish this subscriber chain, because I'm constantly getting more and more and more subscribers. But we'll see what happens. I'm really just excited to move into another house to where I can actually hang this on the wall, as well as some of this stuff to get a better backdrop. I also got an app that can do green screens, so that's pretty friggin' dope. And if I can get that going and get a green screen, I can actually have like the Zach to the Future logo in the background, and it should be really cool whenever that gets going. But I'm not really sure if I would like a green screen type deal more or less than what's behind me now. Obviously behind me now is a little bit messy, but you've got your Elvis, you've got a bunch of Kingdom Hearts stuff, you've got your Cheers dartboard. This thing's an Elvis quote. This is actually my novel right here. There's a big TV box over there. There's a bunch of random crap. This room's super messy right now, like I said. Trying to move. It is what it is. But we are about to a half hour. I'm probably going to get these links put onto the chain, give it one more good count, and then unless anybody has anything else that we are talking about, I will probably end this stream here. Once again, I just want to say sorry that it's so late. scheduling is not my forte. You moving is news to me. Well, yeah, I know I haven't talked too much about it to you, James, but it's the lease for this runs out October 1st. So we had to decide to either renew this lease if the landlord even wanted to renew the lease, or we could find a new place to live. So it kind of became trying to move on up in the world. For a minute we were trying to buy a house, but with me going back to college, we kind of decided that it's probably better to wait until things are settled down with college and we know exactly what kind of job I might have after college and where we should move. If we buy a house here and then I finish college and I'm offered a job in Tennessee, you know, that's not an easy situation. But if we rent a house here and I get offered a job in Tennessee, it's really, really easy just to end the lease or figure something out and then move to Tennessee. So, I mean, that's kind of where our minds are during this whole thing. And the house that we looked at today is quite a bit bigger. It still doesn't have a yard. That's one thing I hate about the house we have now. But the house we have now, you have to park in the street, whereas one person, maybe both of us, can park off the street, so that's nice. I don't have to worry about my car getting run into by other cars going down the street. There was actually a garage, but there's no separation in it, and oddly, it belongs to the house we looked at and the neighbor's house. So basically anything that's in there, both houses have access to. I don't trust anything in there. I definitely wouldn't park my car in there with essentially strangers being able to get there. So that was a little bizarre to me, but hopefully it all works out. I really hope that whatever happens, it's good for me, for my wife, for my dogs, for the channel, just for everything. I mean, life takes you in so many crazy directions that when something happens that can make it seem easier and take things up a level, make things bigger, better, easier, then you gotta take it. You know, there's opportunities in life that present themselves, and you'd be a fool to say no. And I feel like in this house, I'd be a fool to stay here. Just because there's better out there. There's so much better. We kind of had to move to this house because we just needed a house. We moved here from Arizona, and then we stayed with my wife's mom, my mother-in-law, and we needed to not live there, so we ended up just getting the first decent house we could find, and now it's time to move on to bigger and better things. So that is the last chain on here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 69, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. That's 69 backwards. 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, and 47. 147 links on the subscriber chain. So basically, guys, we need 99 more links. 99 more links on the subscriber chain, and then we'll be good. So, I don't know why. I've just got a fascination with wrapping this thing around my head. And I know that's a little strange, but it probably looks even stranger. It's a thing. I feel like a snake charmer. I feel like if I start playing the flute, I'll have to just pop out of here. So, anyways, guys, I've been Zach. Don't you do crack, because you might end up doing something weird and stupid like this. And I will catch you in the future. Thanks for watching, guys.